Welcome back, homies and honeys, to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. But before we get into Metaphor ReFantazio, I haven't played this game since before Monster Hunter Wilds beta came out and ended. In that process, I had some life-changing things going on. I got a new PC, so I might sound different. Quality might be a little bit higher on the video side of things. We got a new PC, so we're no longer bound and restricted by CPU limitations and things of that nature. So I can start streaming some PC games again if I really want to. So I'm getting back into Metaphor, try to get this game beat. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know. So if y'all wondering why I might sound a little different, that's why. I have a new PC. My settings are kind of almost the same, but it might be a little bit different. But anyway, so where are we? We had just fought that human tentacle octopus monster. We killed him. We need to check what the homies and honeys have been doing. And it looks like 100% of the community has read a book. So we're gonna read a book. I think we talked to Juna already and she like passed out or something.
Come on.
Don't much like to see at night. There's no knowing which way the waves are coming from. And when I think about it, accidentally falling in, alright. So we're probably just gonna read a book for the night. The poetry book is the only book we have to read, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Juna's art journal. The words "do not read" are written on the cover in the middle of reading it. I'm in the middle of reading it, so we already read it like once, I think. It's been, like I said, it's been a minute. I did watch like the last episode or the last video, you know, and that's how I know we got a special item from Juna. We had to fight a big tentacle monster, and that's basically it. So it's probably something Juna wrote or said. It says "do not read," but it doesn't that just make you want to look inside even more? I mean, if you didn't want nobody to read it, you wouldn't have put it here. You would have kept it somewhere safe. Clusters of cryptic phrases, abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? A whole section has been struck by two thick lines, a few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this language only Juna herself knows? Well, we can certainly say that the artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage. Dang, a 5-piece? Holy shit. Ooh. We're getting ready to hit 5 in courage. Well, we're not close to 4. We're close to 4 on courage, but all the rest of them we're way behind.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
Now, I haven't watched anything about this game, but when I was watching this video like yesterday, no, not yesterday, but earlier today, I was watching the current episode that we're on, which would be episode 53 of the playthrough. you know, to refresh my memory and stuff on the game, because like I said, I haven't played, I haven't had time to sit down, getting a new PC, I had to do a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, while I was watching that video, I was saying to myself, I was like, okay, so we figured out that, like, we can't break the curse because they don't understand the language that the curse is written in or something like that, right? So now the only choice we are left with is to basically defeat Luis to break the curse on the, you know, the young master. But I was thinking, what happened if they throw a curveball at us and it really wasn't Luis that put the curse on him, but it was actually Forden, right? Forden did just lie and tell the whole world there's no more humans in the sea when we just encountered a human in the sea. This led me to think this, you know, on speculation type stuff. So maybe the real bad guy isn't really Luis, even though we seen him kill the king. Maybe it's really him. Maybe he has something to do with the prince and Luis doesn't. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating, that's all. But anyway, let's get back to it.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Now you see, like, he already lying, right? He trying to say that the, you know, relics of another race and tribe originated from Sanctum. Like, he's already willing to lie to the public. So, like, it's like, maybe, you know, we're dealing with two evils here. Maybe. I don't really know, but that's my speculation on it, though.
Oh-ho!
Back to reading we are, huh? And so our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around the noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then
maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there'll be a real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the gauntlet runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Dang, we getting kidnapped and they get away? That's crazy.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool.
Befouled? I didn't know such thing.
We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neros.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't, gentle about asking. Well, fancy meeting you here.
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I, naturally, had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mustari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself at the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Okay, so they doing like human sacrifice and shit over here. This is crazy.
The Dragon Temple? Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Count on it.
Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
Your boy's a straight dick.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are ya?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally. A lot of story there. Wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Let's stock up on what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island. All right. Nice. New place. Pretty cool.
What can I do for you?
What's going on? Beg pardon?
You know, we exploring and stuff, so it is what it is.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, me, I don't know. Ah. Beetle. Nice. Can we use the sword here? We can.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Well now, what are we on about?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
That's terribly unfair.
It was all in vain.
Look at that. Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Lady Yufa.
Leave it out, mate. Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Oh, there!
Oh, well, isn't this a dilemma?
Tell me about this island. Very well. For us, Mastari, this island is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I gotta go back. Fucking auto dialogue. Very well. For us, Mastari, this island is a sacred place like the Holy Land. As a matter of fact, that Altabury was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during the annexation. This island became our home. As such, we grew more and more isolated.
What's up?
Does this island interact overseas? As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, our masks. But that doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for the tournament, for example. Even so, it's still a rare thing to see members of other tribes, such as yourself, visiting from overseas.
What's up?
Huh? Which dish do you recommend? It's not much of a dish, but we do have precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that it's not something you see served in a tavern like this. I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though. Missing out on that flavor would be quite the shame.
Isn't this a dilemma?
Leave it out, mate.
Another golden beetle.
Leave it out, mate.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Beg your pardon?
You climb up the ladder behind me, you'll find the equipment shop general store, and there'll be any help to feel free to visit them. Okay.
Good go.
Hey!
Hello.
I live in Small's place. Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Oh shit, we got a whole lot of things that I can hear. Very expensive. Yeah, I got a lot of things I could sell. Whole lot. 283k worth of stuff we could sell. It's a weapon and an armor shop combined? Yes.
Beg pardon?
Oh, we get discounts. See what they got for sale. Uh-oh. 80K. What's today, though? For endurance. Strength. Agility, agility, agility. Wait, what? Ooh, these are all really nice. Okay. Calendar.
What now?
Yeah, if I wait 2 more days, I can get a discount on this stuff. If I wait till Big Bargain Day and can buy a bunch of stuff, so I'll probably wait if I can. That's even at all possible. So yeah, we'll try to hold out. See what they got on the weapons shelf.
What have we got here?
New sword, even better sword. Increased damage against plant types. Must be a lot of plant type monsters. They keep saying that. Dragon Cocottes. Increase the strength of synthesis skills that cost 0 MP. Ooh. Oh, new fan for your girl. Man, they got a lot of new weapons and stuff in here. Okay. Alright. Got 26 iron knuckles.
Now then.
Nine desert robes. I don't think I need that many.
Now then. Now then.
Huh? Shit, some of this music a little bit reminds me of like Patapon. Ooh.
Stop!
Hello there.
not it.
Just can't stand it. I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
I just don't know what to do.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Hmm.
Just can't stand it. Oh.
Got a moment? Let's go. Let's go.
Well now, what are we on about?
Well, he gave me a hero's view. Nice.
Let's not.
Oh, it's a golden beetle? I didn't even see that shit. Okay.
It was all in vain.
Unstinking believable.
There's another one. Okay. Found like 3 or 4.
It was all in vain. It was all in vain.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Yes.
Think we'll make it?
We
Okay.
are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Leave me alone, will ya? Leave me alone, will ya? Leave me alone, will ya? Leave me alone, will ya?
What's it now?
Oh, he got seeds for sale.
What do you want to do?
Gonna buy some.
Well, isn't that something?
Thanks.
Leave me alone, will ya?
Leave it out, mate.
Can't just ever offer up. Okay, they're talking about sacrificing a girl. I just want to explore the town. What you got? Giant worm meat, which we got a lot of. Here, I'll buy 2. I'll buy like 5. Nah. Yeah, I'll buy. No, that's a lot of money. Holy shit, 75k on meats? It's crazy.
Hey, mister. Oh, it's you.
Weapons?
Hey, mister.
Oh, so I need higher wisdom.
You.
Wonder if we can get that while we're here.
What's up?
Can I see the map? I forget which button is this one.
All right then.
Okay, it look like we... Okay, so there's one of those. Did we see that person up here real quick? The one that sells the water and usually sells some MP items?
Yes.
Ooh, only has 2. Buy them. And has 3. Buy them. Cool. Alright, where we at? Like 55 minutes. We'll go ahead and make the cut in this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, homies and honeys. Catch you in the next one. We're gonna be OUT out. Deuces.